What up, guys? Nick from WhatUpMC here, and we are back with the third MC Q&A update vlog sort of video. And I have been planning to do this video for about 2 weeks now, so I'm really excited that I have finally been able to record it for you guys. Normally, when I do these videos, if you guys are familiar with the other 2 videos that I've posted like these, I try and leave them uncut, unedited, so you guys can kind of see how my whole train of thought process works, I guess, while I'm making these videos, because usually I try and cut them to make them a little bit more professional, so they don't last too long. But you know, I figure people would also want to see the other side, so that's when I usually do these videos. They're uncut, but this one is going to be cut a little bit just because I have a lot of questions to get to, so as I'm going through them, it won't take too much time. But yeah, so the first thing I wanted to get through, my whole list of stuff that I have to mention, you guys can probably tell from the title of the video, or titles down there, is I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Nick from Trainer Tips. Now, if you guys are not familiar with his content, he makes really amazing Pokemon Go videos. They're very informative. I know he's getting a lot of flack right now on his YouTube channel for an announcement he made recently involving his Patreon and how he wants to switch over or shift over slowly from, you know, YouTube advertising money to Patreon. And I totally 100% understand his point of view and really respect him for making that decision. I understand it's a very difficult decision to make, especially now that he's getting a lot of crap from his fans for it. But yeah, I really understand the decision he made. I know it's not an easy one, but you know, I applaud him for making that decision. If you guys want to go check out that video, I will put a link over there. But yeah, I just wanted to give a thank you to him in a video, and a thank you to all of the new subscribers that came over since I posted the Ditto video. I already thanked him personally on Twitter, but I just wanted to have it, you know, in a video. So I know there's a lot of you who wanted to know the kind of background story of how that all happened. So about, what was it, 2.5 weeks ago when the Thanksgiving event started, that's around the time when Niantic finally decided to turn on the Ditto switch, whatever they did that made Ditto start appearing in the game. That night I was heading home from work. I got a notification from the Sylph Road's Twitter. They had posted a tweet, and it said Ditto has now been discovered in game, and I didn't believe it. I replied to it. I was like, we're going to have to see some evidence. And within 5 minutes, I had already had a bunch of people sending me like screenshots of Ditto in the game, and I was like, I don't know if this is real, but if it is, that's really crazy. And so I'm like, oh man, I really gotta get ahead of this. People are all posting these screenshots. Nobody has a video. I gotta get a video of a Ditto being caught. So I'm on the bus heading home from work, and I got my screen recorder on as I'm catching every single Pokemon. And what do you know? One of the first things I catch as the bus comes off the highway, and I can finally start, you know, catching as it's moving through the city, like city streets speed. First thing I catch is this Pidgey that turns out to be a Ditto. I immediately go post that. Then I go back to catching Pokemon. The next thing I catch is a Rattata that turns out to be a Ditto. I posted that one, but I tweeted it at Trainer Tips, I think, and the Sylph Road, and then kept going. You know, went to use those. I had 2 Dittos. I went to go use them in a gym battle, and then I think just that night my phone was blowing up. I was getting notifications constantly because apparently the tweet that I had used for the Rattata was posted in like a TechCrunch article. So there was like a lot of people retweeting and liking my tweet, and I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. So hold on, I need to take a breather. Talking way too fast there. So yeah, what happened then? So I noticed, I went to go, you know, check all these stuff that people were posting on Twitter about this. I noticed Nick from Trainer Tips, he hadn't posted any of his own yet, and I think he mentioned that he was like retweeting other people's screenshots, but he didn't have his own actually. And I had tweeted like a bunch of clips of me catching Ditto, using it in gym battles, tweeted them at him in the Sylph Road. And so I was like, you know what? I should send him a message just to be like, hey, I noticed you didn't have a Ditto, and if you want to make, you know, I'm sure you're probably going to make a video about Ditto tomorrow. Do you want me to send you the clips? But you know, I kind of got nervous. I didn't want to send them to him and be like being like, you know, just ignoring it, because I didn't know how he would react to it. And also I was super distracted because I was trying to edit the clips that I had in the video that I was recording for Ditto, and then all of a sudden I get a notification and it's Nick from Trainer Tips, and I freaked out. I was like, holy crap. I was gonna message you. I sent that to him, and I think I was typing so fast I like misspelled everything that I meant to say. I was like, I was gonna send you these clips, and he's like, he asked if he could use the clips of Ditto in gym battles, and I was like, of course, I'll get you the full clips as soon as I can, because he originally asked for like the clips that I'd posted to Twitter, and I was like, those are low quality after uploaded to Twitter. They're only like 30 seconds long. I'll just send you the full clips so you get, some high quality stuff. So I was like finishing editing my video and, getting the clips ready to send to him. At the same time, I finally sent them over, and he said, whatever credit you want me to give. And I said, if you could mention, maybe my YouTube channel, or also the video that I'm posting right now about these Ditto clips, either or is fine. Just mention that, the clips you got came from my channel. And the video that I posted actually did really well. Before he gave me a shout out, it actually got like 6,000 views, I think, which is almost the most I've ever gotten on a Pokemon video on my channel. And then, so when he finally mentioned me in the video, I was at work, so I was watching his video. I didn't have sound. I was just watching it, and I was actually really amazed that he had asked me for a clip of Ditto fighting in a gym battle, but he actually only used the clip of me catching the Ditto in his video. And I was actually really shocked at that, because I sent him all these clips of Ditto doing all these things, and he only used one of them. And he said, if you guys want to see more Ditto clips, then you can go check the annotation for Nick's video. And I was like, holy crap, he really didn't have to do that. He could have just showed all the clips in his video, so his viewers could have gotten all the information from him, and they wouldn't have had to go elsewhere for the clips. But he did it in such a way that he only showed them one thing, and he said if they wanted to see all the other things, they got to go check out my video. So I was really, really amazed when he did that. And I was just at work getting so excited, watching like the live sub count as the subs were going up. If you guys are unfamiliar with my channel, if you haven't really been here for a long time, then this channel was mainly started on Minecraft content. It's how we got to 2,000 subs in the first place. But ever since then, since I kind of lost my interest in Minecraft and I wanted to focus more on Pokemon, the sub count has been in a steady decline over the last couple years, I think, actually. And this was the first month I've ever actually been positive for the sub growth on the channel, and it really is all thanks to Nick from Trainer Tips. I really owe him a big thank you, and a big thanks to all the people who came over and decided, not just to watch the video, for a couple seconds to see the Ditto clips and leave, but the people who actually took the time and subscribed and, spend the time watching my other videos and liking them and commenting on them. I really appreciate it, and the whole gravity of the situation is not lost on me. I hope you guys know that. Whenever people would ask me about my YouTube channel, and I always be like, well, how many subscribers do you have? And I'd be like, I have this many, but it's kind of, going down, and I can't really stop it. They're like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, I don't know. I just need to wait for something to finally kick, and it starts going back up. And this is the thing that finally kicked it back up. So I really have to say thank you to Nick from Trainer Tips again, and all the subs who came over and subscribed. I know I probably said thank you like 4 times already by now, but yeah, I just can't say it enough. To all the subs who have subscribed since then, I hope you know that I have emails turned on for every single person that subscribes. So if you have subscribed to my channel, then I have definitely seen your name come through my emails. So I definitely know everybody. Well, I can't remember like 800 names, but I've definitely seen your name at one point or another. So I hope you know that it is really important to me, the thing that has happened since this whole Ditto video thing happened. But yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is the future of the channel. I know I just did that in like a couple QA update videos ago, but I have sort of a new schedule in my mind. So what I was doing was, after the Ditto video, I was trying to work my butt off to post as often as I can, because I wanted to get a bunch of new content for all these new people that were coming to the channel. I wanted to get stuff for them to watch, and so that was kind of not I don't want to say ruining my life, but it was causing I should rephrase that. It's not the fact that there's a whole bunch of new people that were watching my videos. It was that the kind of work hours I was putting in was really putting a stress on other parts of my life. I don't have as much time as I would like to make YouTube videos. I have a full-time job. I have a girlfriend in a very difficult program at school right now that needs a lot of support, and trying to balance all of these things and still get 8 hours of sleep is really, really difficult. So I've been putting a lot of hours into YouTube recently, and I kind of, figured I needed like a real schedule. And so what I noticed is that videos that I posted on the weekends usually didn't do as well initially as videos that I posted during the week. I don't know why that would be, because what you would think people on the weekend have more time to watch YouTube videos, but I guess not. And in the past, when I have streamed, I always got way more people watching the stream whenever I streamed on Saturdays or Sundays. So I thought, if the videos do better during the week and the streams do better on the weekend, then why don't I just make my schedule Monday to Friday I'll post YouTube videos, Saturday to Sunday I'll take a day off from YouTube videos and I'll do streaming, since I've been wanting to start streaming again ever since Pokemon Sun and Moon came out. If you guys have watched my videos from a couple months back, or my Twitch stream maybe, we do a lot of free-for-alls. I really have a lot of fun doing free-for-alls with all the viewers on the stream. So that is the new official schedule for the channel. I'm going to be posting Monday to Friday videos, and Saturday and Sunday, whenever I can, I'm going to be streaming. I am starting to set up this new thing where I can actually stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I'm really looking forward to that. And now that Pokemon Sun and Moon have their own official free-for-all system, the Battle Royal, even though it's supposed to be Battle Royale, I'm really excited to start doing those with you guys and posting videos from those. So look forward to those videos coming in the future. But yeah, that is the new schedule that I'm going to try and stick to. Because I found that usually when I try and overwork myself and post like 7 videos a week, or if not 7, then like sometimes 9 when I would try loads, it would just cause me too much stress, and then I would kind of like burn out a little bit and then not post for like 5 days straight because I got too tired of posting before that. So rather than post really often and then burn out, I figured it would be better just to post consistently like 5 a week. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, I just like, oh my god, I just took a screenshot. I just took a picture for a thumbnail for a video a couple days ago, and I did like this like a pose like that sort of, and the bags under my eyes were like freaking huge. I shouldn't say that, the last couple days, because yesterday and the night before I actually got 8 hours of sleep for the first time, and I don't even know how long, but before that I'd only been getting like 3 to 4 hours of sleep max. So I'm really looking forward to getting a good night's sleep, hopefully, with this new schedule. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, how I try and leave these uncut so you can see how my brain works and how many mistakes I make when I usually record these videos. Is something I meant to do at the beginning of the video when I originally mentioned trainer tips, is that I know when he usually does his Q&A videos, he does a bunch of evolutions during his video. Now, I don't have a lot of evolutions to do during this video, but I do have something really cool. So to kind of give like a tribute to his Q&A videos, I'm gonna do something for you guys here. MC Fat Dab, you may also remember him as MC Clarence. This is my highest CP Pokemon. He was originally named MC Clarence, but then Amanda got a hold of my phone and renamed him to MC Fat Dab as a kind of tribute to Trainer Tips, who, he evolves Pokemon during his Q&A video. Instead of evolving, we are going to power this dude up right now, MC Fat Dab. I think I can power him up twice, because I just hit level 32 recently. And that is, whoa. Is that a new animation? This guy is going to be our first Pokemon over... Oh. That was close. This is, I was going to say, we're going to make our first Pokemon over 3,000, and we almost missed it. Holy crap. So this is my biggest, fattest Snorlax. The highest IV one I have, I think, with the best moveset for defense. And he is now my first Pokemon to hit 3,000 CP. And that was kind of my tribute to Trainer Tips' Q&A videos. So let's move on to the actual Q&A part of this video. Okay, now this is getting really annoying, this vibrating bug where it vibrates too much in Pokemon Go. Anyways, so the first question I have, and this one is actually the one that was mentioned or asked the most in the Didio video, is that people really liked my Growlithe jersey and asked where they could get one if they wanted one too. And the answer is right here, if you guys see that. It is from a website called Kitty Hawk Clothing. I think they're in Australia, and they make really awesome jerseys and baller tees, and I think that's what they're called, and leggings if you guys want leggings too. I think this one is called the Volcano jersey. named after the volcano badge from Cinnabar Island Gym, obviously. And, you know, I had to get this because, you know, Growlithe is the channel mascot. And I thought it was really cool. I think they actually stopped making them, but I put in like a special request to get one. Yeah, so to answer the questions that ask where to get this, that's where it's from, K-Hawk Clothing. They make a bunch of other cool jerseys. If you guys saw this one from the gym takeover video, this is where I also got the Team Valor jersey, and also from that video the Team Instinct version, the Team Instinct jersey that I put on as a bit of a joke in that video. If you guys saw that one, and also this one right here, this one's really cool. This is actually the first one I bought. This Dunk Master Darius jersey that they actually have like the best one I've seen online, because I'm really lazy and I didn't bother to make one for myself. I cosplayed Dunk Master Darius a couple times for a couple Comic Cons. So to answer some of the questions that actually have hashtag MCQ&A in the comment, since that is what I usually recommend people put when they leave questions or comments, so that I can actually find them easily. I do normally go through all the comments anyway, but just if you put hashtag MCQ&A, it makes it easier for me to find them. But anyway, so let's go through those ones. The one from the additional Ditto information video: do you have a Ditto jersey? Nope. There's this other one: what happens with the new tracker in rural areas with plenty of spawn points but little Pokestops? Will it show nearby Pokemon despite no nearby Pokestops, or will I have to go to the spawn points? Actually, let me check right now. Nope. Basically, it's asking what happens if you don't have enough Pokestops to show Pokemon near the Pokestops, and also thoughts on the possible Gen 2 release date leaked in Pokemon GO. Cheers, love your work, man. Well, thanks for that comment. I did actually already respond to him in the comment itself. Since he posted that comment, they have changed the way it worked. When you don't have a lot of nearby things, it does show these sightings at the bottom, and I think if you have absolutely no nearby, the full thing changes the sightings, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, thoughts on the Gen 2 possible release. I made like 3 videos on that already, so if you want to go check those out. I probably have already put too many links in this video, but I'll try and link them over there or down below to all the videos that I have talked about, the Gen 2 stuff possibly coming in the future. Can you still get one? This one is about a Ditto. Yes, you can still get a Ditto. It is not a thing that was only for the Thanksgiving event. Here's another one about Ditto. Is it fake? Nope. Alright, here's one from the plane crash video. They said, what is this place? It's actually at a very big ski resort. I think it's one of the most popular ski resorts in the Northeast, called Mont Tremblant. And there's this kind of, I think around 50 years ago, there was a plane crash in the middle of the woods. And ever since it happened, I think people have been sort of passing down generation to generation the directions to how to get there. It's kind of, you kind of have to go up a couple roads and find this rickety old gateway, and then just walk up really far up this trail, and then we went to make a left turn, and you go like all the way down that trail, and then you're supposed to see a sign where the path like splits going left and right. Then you walk back 100 meters from there, and then go to your left into the woods from your right if you're going from coming up. But I think so many people have done that. There's actually like a rock marker, like a bunch of rocks lined up next to the trail where you're supposed to go. So you just walk from there straight into the woods, and that's where the plane crash is. I've been there. I think this is my 3rd time. We actually found it. I went last year with my friends, and this year we decided to go again. I figured if we're going to go again for hiking the woods, why don't I record it, since I have this fancy new camera now, and we can go see what kind of Pokemon we could find. It's actually that video's probably one of my favorite videos on the channel. It did get a lot of dislikes. I'm not sure why. Probably because we were kind of goofing around and stuff when there was a plane crash site. But I think it's just probably one of my favorites because it just, I don't know, it's just me hanging out with my friends, and it's a bunch of goofs. It's really, I don't know, it's probably funnier for me than it is for anybody watching it. Yeah. Here's one from the gym takedown video. Yeah, taking a level 10 gym down alone is not easy. It usually takes me at least half an hour on a good day. However, the worst part is the amount of potions and revives spent. Luckily for me, I don't battle gym. I don't know if that's luckily. I don't battle gyms that often, so I kind of have like a horde of revives and max potions and hyper potions. So I like doing those kind of big gym runs. I only have ever recorded it one time, and it ended in a failure, obviously, if you guys have seen that video. But I do plan to do it again this winter once it really starts snowing, because I think it's going to present some unique challenges and benefits once that starts happening. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that video. I am too. Alright, here's one from the video where I said I didn't believe Gen 2 was coming anytime soon to Pokemon Go. He said, whoops, good point with on the winter stuff. By the way, I'm in Australia, and we do have snow in the winter. Not quite as cold as you, but we are hard and can put up with 50 degrees Celsius in summer and below 0 in winter, but still play. Drink a cup of concrete and harden the up. Just kidding. So I thought that one was kind of funny. I do agree with you. Playing in 50 degrees Celsius is probably way less enjoyable than playing in negative 15, I think. I think I would much rather play in the cold than play in that blazing heat. Now this is actually going to be the last question from Cell Power. Would love some info on which starter to pick for Gen 2. Now, I don't think picking a starter in Pokemon Go is as big of a deal as it is in the main series games, whereas, you can only find one of those ever in the game at the beginning, and, you're going to be using that Pokemon throughout the whole game, whereas in Pokemon Go, you can always find starters elsewhere. I don't know if they're going to change that. Probably not. You can find Bulbasaurs and Charmanders and Squirtles all over the place. You can find them in nests usually, but it doesn't really affect you that much depending on which starter you pick. The only difference it makes is sentimental value, and it gets you 3 to 4 more candies of that species. I would say, if it's something like, if your area doesn't have a lot of Cyndaquil, then pick Cyndaquil as your starter, so you have one to set it as your buddy Pokemon, so you can start accumulating candy. If your area has like a bunch of Chikorita and Totodile with no Cyndaquil, but obviously that's not really something we can know ahead of time unless you are a new person playing Pokemon Go and you have that info from your friends, I guess. So my recommendation would just be look up the 3 starter Pokemon, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, and just determine, which one's your favorite and just pick that one. But yeah, that's it for the questions. There were a bunch of other really nice comments that really brighten my day when I get comments like those, and I really enjoy reading them. But yeah, that's it for this video. Before I forget, I didn't mention at the beginning, huh? Anyways, I have 2 really big announcements coming up soon, for me personally, and also for videos that I'm going to be making on this channel. One is that sometime in the next month, I think, Amanda and I are going to be taking a road trip. We're going to be going all the way down to Florida, so we're going to be going for a really big drive. So I'm really looking forward to spending some time with her in Florida, and also making some videos there, seeing what kind of Pokemon we can catch, because unless I'm not remembering this correctly, I think that will be the first time I am playing Pokemon Go out of the country since it came out. Yes, it is the first time I am playing Pokemon Go outside of Canada since the game came out. So I'm really excited to see what kind of Pokemon we can catch all the way down to Florida, all the states that we're going through, and hopefully get some Pokemon that are pretty good from those states, so I can get little tag with the where they came from. If you live in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, then let me know where the best spots for Pokemon are around there, so we can hit those up and catch a bunch of Pokemon that hopefully they have a lot of Growliths there, because I want some more Growliths. And the next piece of news is actually even bigger news than that. Sometime early on in 2017, Amanda and I will actually be going to Japan. So this is my first ever time going to Asia. It is almost the farthest I've ever been from home, since I have been to Australia one time before. But that was, they didn't have regional exclusive back then when I went. So I'm really excited to go to Japan. It's my first time, like I said, first time in Asia. I'm going to be filming like everything we do. It's going to be really awesome. And, from watching trainer tips videos in Japan, it seems like it's really awesome to play Pokemon Go there. I'm going to be with a group of people that are going to be there mostly for educational stuff. So I'm probably going to be like the one person there tagging along that's like spinning Pokestops, catching Pokemon while we're going on all these educational tours and doing important stuff. So I'm going to be there goofing off playing video games. But yeah, I am really, really, really excited for this trip. I can't wait, and I'm going to obviously take you guys with me and see what it's like to play Pokemon Go in Japan, catch a Farfetch'd, and hopefully whatever regional exclusive it is in Japan when Gen 2 comes out, if it does come out before when we go, I'm calling Delibird, Quillfish, or Skarmory. Whew, okay, so that was probably a really long video, way longer than I intended. If you guys are still watching this far into the video, all the way to the end, then let me know in the comments down below. If you are new to the channel, if you are one of the people that came over here from Trainer Tips, then hit the like button to let me know. And also, if you're already a fan, then why not hit the like button anyway? And if this is the first video you're watching of mine, then I don't know how the hell you made it all the way to the end, but good job. And thank you for watching, and if you want to see more of my videos, then hit the subscribe button down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.